What was the silent animation era really like? Imagine a time when cartoons had no sound, no spoken words, just pure visual storytelling. That was the silent animation era, stretching from the late 1800s to the late 1920s. It was a period of big experiments and new ideas that shaped how animated films would develop later. Early animators used simple drawings and stop-motion techniques to create moving images. Pioneers like Emil Cole and J. Stuart Blackton made some of the first animated films, such as Phantasmagory in 1908 and Humorous Phases of Funny Faces in 1906. These films looked like moving comic strips, often surreal and playful, and they set the stage for more complex cartoons. Winsor was a major figure during this time. He created Gertie the Dinosaur in 1914, which was one of the first detailed hand-drawn animations. McKay's work was special because he added a lot of artistic detail and even performed live on stage while interacting with his animated character. This blending of live action and animation was very new and exciting. Technical improvements also helped animation grow. Raoul Barré introduced the Pegant perforation system to keep frames aligned, and John Randolph Bray developed cell animation, which let artists reuse backgrounds and focus on moving parts. These innovations made creating cartoons faster and easier. Several studios became famous for their silent cartoons. Bray Productions, Fleischer Studios, and Walt Disney's early work all made important contributions. Felix the Cat, created by Otto Messmer in 1919, became the first true animated superstar. Felix was a clever, mischievous cat who could do amazing things, and he was popular enough to be sold as merchandise. The Fleischer brothers introduced Coco the Clown, using a technique called rotoscoping. This involved tracing over live footage to make movements look more realistic, giving their cartoons a unique, fluid style. Walt Disney and UB Iwerks created Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in 1927. Oswald was a big step toward Mickey Mouse and helped Disney grow into a major studio. The silent era ended when sound technology improved, and the first cartoon with synchronized sound was Steamboat Willie in 1928. This new sound added a whole new level of fun and storytelling to cartoons. During the silent period, cartoons used visual cues like speech bubbles and title cards to tell the story. Characters had to be very expressive, with exaggerated movements and facial expressions to show humor and emotion without words. This era was all about discovery. Animators learned how to make characters instantly recognizable and full of personality without speaking. Many silent cartoons faded away when sound arrived, but some, like Felix the Cat and early Disney characters, laid the foundation for future animation. It proved that cartoons could entertain and tell stories even without sound, relying on clever drawing, timing, and visual humor. The silent animation period was a time of bold experimentation that set the stage for everything that followed in animated films.